Most local businesses don't have a lead problem, they have a leak problem. They're paying for clicks, then the customer can't easily call, nobody answers, and there's no follow-up, and then the lead ultimately disappears. So in this video, I will share a 4-step simple process on how you can capture the leads and get more calls without fancy marketing. My name's Aiden, and I specialize in helping local businesses get more calls and more booked jobs monthly. Simply put, boring equals more calls. This is the 4-step simple setup that gets local businesses more calls without the fancy marketing. So let's address the real problem. As I mentioned before, it's the customer leak. The customer leak is whenever somebody wants to book in with you, but they're unable to do so due to the process that they have to go through to book. So some examples of this is being hard to contact, having no clear defined offer, having missed calls, no follow-up sequence, and no tracking so you know what's working. So let's address this problem. Number 1 is a one-tap contact. Make it effortless for people to reach you. When people are scrolling on their mobile phones, they click on your website and they spend about 2 to 3 seconds on your website. If they can't find your number or where to contact in those 3 seconds, they're going on to the next. So some must-haves are a sticky call to now button, text for quote button, and a 3-field form with your name, phone, and service that you are providing. Example of this is whenever you're scrolling on this website, notice how the phone number stays at the top. That's the sticky call now button. This is perfect for less clicks, and less clicks equals more opportunity for you. Number 2, having a clear, defined offer. One page equals one service. Now you might think that the we do everything mentality is good, and that is good for building authority and trust. But when people come to your page for one specific service, they don't want to go everywhere on your website to try to find that single service. So pick one service per page and add one offer per service. A free estimate, same-day service, emergency available. Back again at this website, when you click on the services, click on a service, you see exactly what you see in the service, and then you also see that they can book right in for that exact service you want and about what service they're providing. Number 3, and this is the biggest problem that local businesses face, and that is the instant follow-up. Something as simple as a missed call text back saves you the leads that you are already paying for. Why this works is it captures leads while you're on the job. So biggest thing on local businesses, you're always on the go, you're always on the job. You don't have time for phone calls during the day. So this stops the call the next guy mentality that could make you lose the customer. Something as simple as missed call right here, and then sorry I missed your call, can I help you by text? This allows the conversation to keep flowing between you and the customer up until that point where you're not busy and you can text them back and then you book them in so you don't ever lose a lead. And the last thing is tracking and more tracking. Track calls and forms so you stop guessing on what doesn't work and you can double down on what does. Track these weekly. Track where the leads come from, the cost per lead, and book jobs. And a weekly what worked report is great for those weekly breakdowns and what to do next week, how to scale. So what brought in the leads, what it costs, and like I said, what to scale next week. This is huge for businesses that want to take it to the next level so they can track everything that's happening within their business, see what services are booking people in, and see what they can do to grow their revenue. So those were the 4-step processes on how you can stop losing leads and scale your business to the next milestone. So next step, done for you. If you want this set up for you, the call text buttons, the missed call follow-up, the tracking, book in a 10-minute call, and let's see if we're a fit. If you want the template, comment the word leak, and I'll send it over.